Hey, what's up? Welcome to DGen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts like the chart behind me, which is of Genmab, or ticker symbol GMAB. And so this ticker was requested by a subscriber. I had not heard of the company and have never looked at the chart before. So I think that there's some interesting stuff to go over with it. But before I get into the chart, I do just want to briefly go over the company. And so just from the profile here, Genmab AS is a Denmark-based international biotechnology company that specializes in the creation and development of antibody therapeutics for the treatment of cancer. And then if we go over to the news tab, we can see that just 5 days ago, so on January 9th, there was this article coming out from the NASDAQ on FDA accepted supplemental material from this company. And so I'm just going to switch over to Chrome so we can look at that article briefly. And so, yeah, this came out on January 9th morning, and that the FDA has accepted the supplemental biologics license application for Tivdak for priority review. And it looks like Genmab is collaborating with Pfizer on this treatment. And just scrolling down here, we can see that this treatment is for patients with recurrent or metastatic cervical cancer. So this is something that is going to be highly impactful for women who have cervical cancer. And so I think that impacts all of us, whether we're men, women, doesn't matter. We're all affected by cancer. And this is a very important treatment. So it's pretty compelling. I'm compelled by this. And so there is a decision due from the regulators on May 9th, 2024. So that is a potential catalyst for this stock to go up. And so we'll have to wait and see for that. But then switching back over to here, I do want to just briefly go over the analysis tab here, and just go over that price targets are all higher than the current price. The lowest price target is $32. We have a current price of $31.61. Generally, though, the analysts are saying that this is a stock to hold, not necessarily buy, but nobody's saying sell. It's kind of, actually, this is, it's pretty even. It's pretty close to even between buy and strong buy versus, so this would be about 36% versus 54% are saying hold. So, it seems like it's a pretty good stock right now. And then, so looking at the chart, I have the daily candles here, which is what I typically look over on the channel, but I didn't really see that much. It wasn't really popping out to me. So I did my analysis, excuse me, on the weekly time frame. And these are the lines that I have based on that analysis. One thing that might stand out to you is these two purple lines. We do see higher lows in the stock price here, and lower lows in the RSI. And, I was thinking that's bullish divergence, but that's actually hidden bullish divergence. So that is a good sign. Then also I found this white downtrending line, which I was just kind of searching through this, trying to find something that could explain what's going on over here. And this seems like it's acted as, notable resistance multiple times, and then acted as support over here. It also does look like it was the neckline of this inverse head and shoulders here, which did get a pretty nice measured move up to here around $47. And then coming down, moving forward in time with the chart, it does look like there was a non-inverse head and shoulders, a regular head and shoulders here with the left shoulder here, head, shoulder here. There was a break of that neckline. And while this measured move would have brought the price down a little bit lower than it did get to here around, the low of November 3rd, or that the week closing November 3rd was $27.74. So this measured move would have brought the price down lower than that, but measured moves don't always play out exactly as you would expect. And so we did get this bounce here. And what I see is a bull flag. I think that we've got a nice bull flag formation here. We have this sideways consolidation that is subtly downtrending. A couple of levels to pay attention to. The highest close here was $32.80, which was closing the week that ended November 17th. And then the lowest close was $30.86. And that was on the week closing December 15th. So I guess, we don't want to see closes below $30.86. However, since this is downtrending consolidation, it is quite possible that we will see that, maybe see a fake out to the downside. I do think that this will break to the upside. And so breaking out of this flag, we would want to see a close above $32.80. And then above that, potential resistance that we could see would be right around $35, or here marked in yellow, $34.88, based on the close here for the week ending on March 10th. And then that does look like that bounce, which is based on this neckline, bouncing from that neckline, also the white downtrend. And then, we're seeing that as potential support, moving forward. But I do think that, since that was broken down here, that is now going to be resistance moving forward. Break above it, then it might be support. But I do think that we might see some resistance at 34.88. We might get a pullback down to 32.80, which is going to be support there once we break above it, because we have all this consolidation below. And so when we do break out of this flag, we're going to be bumping into this consolidation that's up here. We can see by this volume profile. And it will probably get rejected right around $34.88, $35. But then I think it will come back to test $32.80, or maybe right around here, $32.35 as support before continuing higher. But yeah, I think that generally, while this is the weekly time frame, so you want to have a longer time horizon with the trading of this, I think that the company is really exciting. I think that there's good catalysts coming forward in the future, assuming that there is approval. If there's not, that could be a pullback, so a potential downside with that. But generally, I'm really compelled by this company. I'm really excited that it was shared with me in the channel. Initially, when I looked at the chart, when I looked at it on the daily time frame, I was thinking, man, this chart looks boring. It doesn't really look too much is going on right now. This flag has just been carrying it out. I don't know if it's maybe bearish now, but looking at it on the weekly time frame, I think that this is a really nice chart, great company, potentially good catalysts coming. So yeah, those are my thoughts on GMAB. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thanks a lot for watching.